Two blue heroes who can curl up into a ball, roll, and fight lots of robots and alien threats. But we're not here to talk about them. We're here to talk about their edgy evil rivals, who look like them, but are black and red. Shadow the Hedgehog, the ultimate life form from Sonic the Hedgehog, and Experiment 627, the ultimate life form designed to surpass the previous ultimate life form. Unfortunately, I couldn't get Ellis Mark to do this, so instead, I got the next best thing, Dumbsville! As with most characters from pop culture, there are often different reimaginings to a character's past. We decided to primarily focus on the video game version of Shadow the Hedgehog, and we will not be allowing him to use the Chaos Emeralds. Shadow was created on the Space Colony Ark. Originally, he was not designed to be a weapon, but rather he was designed to cure the condition that Gerald Robotnik's granddaughter Maria had.
And he was also created using the DNA of the evil alien Black Doom, which makes you wonder, who the hell wrote this? I mean, this sounds like a DeviantArt OC, but I mean, it's canon. And just like any other pretentiously edgy, good old OC on DeviantArt, Shadow the Hedgehog can use guns and swords and machine guns and rocket launchers. He can even use alien weapons and stop signs. If it has a trigger or can just kill things, he'll use it.
He has the travel speed to keep up with Sonic the Hedgehog, who occasionally breaks a sound barrier as if it was child's play. His spin attack can rip through metal as if it was made of cardboard. And he has rocket boots. How cool can one guy be?
Shadow can also harness chaos energy to use chaos abilities. However, it's a little bit convoluted to say the least. For example, chaos control, which allows him to manipulate time. It's unclear if he's exactly teleporting or just freezing time, and it's never really explained, but he can do it. Chaos Spear is a beam of presumably, once again, chaos energy, and he can shoot one and sometimes even multiple amounts of these spears. But by far, his most powerful chaos ability is Chaos Blast, where Shadow creates an omnidirectional explosion that is comparable to the Hindenburg Blast.
While chaos energy has been described as a pool of infinite energy, Shadow is only able to use a finite amount and has been known to run out of energy. So, he sometimes has to resort to America's oldest traditions, guns! Basically, any firearm you can think of, he has it.
Shadow wears inhibitor rings to limit his energy, but when he removes them, he gains power equal to a Chaos Emerald, with an aura similar to his super form. Although this will drain his stamina quickly, faster than an Echo 2K song. So when he takes off his inhibitor rings, he has to land the victory fast.
Shadow has defeated Earth's military, the Black Aliens, Eggman, Sonic, Silver, and in his super form, with the help of Super Sonic and Super Silver, he saved all of time and space. Or maybe he did it since the timeline was erased. But we don't talk about that game anymore.
It's no use!
Unlike Sonic, Shadow doesn't have a weakness to water. Instead, he has crippling PTSD, which is usually triggered by Maria, his only friend on the Ark.
Shadow the Hedgehog may have started off as a villain, but he ended up sacrificing himself to save everyone on Earth, because it's what Maria would have wanted.
627, also known as Leroy.
But actually, Leroy is 629, not 627. 627's name is actually Evil.
Whoa now, Jar, that's not very nice. How could his name be Evil?
No, I mean his name is the word evil. Like a Pokemon, that's basically all he says.
Evil, evil, evil.
Anyways, 627 has all the powers of Stitch, plus the powers of 20 other experiments, meaning that not only is he bulletproof, but can lift things 30,000 times his own weight.
Unfortunately, no official weight has been given, but it can reasonably be assumed to be 40 to 90 pounds, or 18 to 40 kilograms.
Which makes sense, given he was able to lift an entire barn.
He has the ability to breathe fire and ice. He has the ability to control electricity, telekinesis abilities, and so much more.
And unlike Stitch, he lacks the weakness to water, instead having the weakness of laughing until he knocks himself out.
In the Lilo and Stitch anime...
Wait, what? There's a Lilo and Stitch anime?
Yes, there's a Lilo and Stitch anime, moving on. In the Lilo and Stitch anime, his intelligence was enhanced, giving him the ability to speak an entire coherent sentence.
627 was able to trick 624, Stitch's girlfriend, that he was a prince and got her to live in his castle.
Yes, 627 does have the ability to create illusions, which allow him to look like an anime character.
Man, I thought this would be a pure W for Shadow, but it's gonna be a lot closer than I thought it would be.
And to quickly mention 627's durability, it's even higher than Stitch, and Stitch was able to tank the explosion of a gas truck exploding directly on his back. In a fucking volcano. This isn't the first time Shadow had to fight an alien, and it won't be the last. So let's get on with the battle.
A brawl is surely brewing.
Time to put this to
You're
rest.
up.
No idea what you're up against.
Disappear!
Chaos!
Let me show you my real power. Let me show you my real power. Think you can hold me? So who's next?
And take a look at that, Shadow absolutely dominated.
627 did put up a pretty good fight, as he could counter all the weapons, considering Stitch was mentioned to be completely bulletproof, and he could counter some of Shadow's techniques.
627 should easily be able to take a bazooka, as Stitch completely tanked a gas truck exploding in a volcano.
Shadow did have to go all out to finish off 627 once and for all.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of 627's attacks could have easily killed Shadow.
Yeah, the problem is the speed difference. 627 didn't have much that could even hit Shadow. His fire and ice attacks were too slow, and Shadow's precognition would allow him to dodge 627's lightning attacks.
The only thing 627 had in his favor was his illusion creating abilities, and using Shadow's haunting past against him.
But that would assume that 627 even knows about Maria. The fight wasn't a representation of what would actually go down, but a visualization that goes with the rule of cool.
627 may have a life form superior to Stitch, but he couldn't take the title from the ultimate life form.
The winner is Shadow the Hedgehog.
Next time on Fast Fictional Fights!
Hey guys, I'm trying to make this show and we're off to a great start so far, but please, can you find it in your heart to donate to me on Patreon? These fights cost a lot of money, and I don't have the time to make them myself.
You'll regret this.